think we just record. I think I think that's how we just start. We just imagine right
This
when it
is
records. We're just like we have nothing at all to say. Oh my!
ah okay.
This should be where the theme music comes in.
Yeah. Just like I like that. It's just like regular conversation, like a highlight of the episode, and then
I don't think we can sing that because that's copyrighted.
that is copyrighted.
That is
Copyright.
copywritten.
Copy
Copywrote.
copyright.
Copy. This is going to. This is a great start. Look at that.
This is a good start. So I feel like we had a harder time coming up with a title instead of, and like now we're kind of flowing right into the episode itself.
Yeah, yeah.
First episode.
Man, what was the titles that we went through? Bird Squawk.
Um,
That's so stupid.
hold on, I want to list out the titles, but I have another question to ask you. So
Okay.
one was like two old goats, like or old goats talking.
Yeah. That's from
You,
that's a Brad Pitt movie. You know that, right?
no, I did not know that.
Something about
But
goats.
the only Brad Pitt movie I've seen is The Big Short.
The big Brad Pitt. Oh yeah, he is. He is on
Yeah,
there. He's like the
and
hero.
surprisingly, or not, yeah, surprisingly, the least sexiest character in that movie as compared to his other movies.
Yeah. I vaguely remember him. He's the banker and they call him randomly and they're like, "Brad Pitt, we need you." Like every movie that Brad Pitt is in. Like, "Brad Pitt, we need you."
Well,
That's
you know who Brad Pitt reminds me of because you talk about him that way. Oh my God, I just lost it. How do you like them apples? Oh my God, the name of the
Matt Damon, dude.
Matt Damon. He was in The Bourne Identity, right?
Uh,
He was in Interstellar. He was in like that series of movies where like they were big budget movies and all of them were about saving Matt Damon. Do you remember that? Do you remember that meme?
Saving Matt Damon?
Yeah. Jason Bourne, like they're like, or the government's like hunting down or like trying to protect Matt Damon.
Yeah.
And in Interstellar, you have no idea Matt Damon's even in the movie until they reach his planet and they like, oh wait, they open his thing and it's Matt Damon just like pops out like, oh thanks guys, I really needed to be saved.
Yeah, and then he has movies like that, and then he has that movie where he turns into like a small, like not little person, but like a small. They downsize him, downsizing.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, because
I,
they're like, oh, we have no more food, so they let's make people smaller rather than making the food bigger. I don't know. I don't know.
like there was you almost had it. You just like you went that way, but you should have gone that
Yeah,
way.
exactly. It's like
um,
yeah,
oh,
the
titles.
the titles that we were going through. So we
Um,
had birds squawking.
um,
You said no to that. We had the old goats one.
yeah,
No to that. And
I said no to all of them. Like they were all terrible.
and then you were being an asshole, and I said, "Oh, two boys on the edge," and then you're like, "No, drop the two." Like you're that you
No, I thought we were gonna have, we had others before that. The it rhymes with old goats. And I was telling you about I was telling you about the cover art that we could.
Can we say that? Can we say scrotes? I
Like,
don't think
we just said it.
we just said it.
This
So
could have been old Scroats. This
oh,
whole endeavor could have been old
oh
Scroats.
man. Damn, we're gonna get demonetized by this. Canceled. We get canceled for that.
Uh,
Well,
so
I
then, yeah, the two boys on the edge. I said drop the two, just boys on the edge.
boys on the edge, and then I
It's
said,
like it's ambiguous enough that like I feel like we can gather people from every market because
yeah,
they're gonna want to know like who are these two boys and what's their edge.
what's on the edge of what? On the edge of what?
Uh,
So
so go
yeah,
ahead.
one of the things that I was wondering like why are we even starting this? Because I guess we had a conversation I think a few weeks ago about how um you mentioned this first where you said correct me if I'm wrong, but you said that one of your friends told you that you should start a podcast. Like, can you go on that?
I feel like a lot of us, like you and I, of course, included, and some other friends I have, that we've been like talking about random shit. Like
Yeah.
we're laughing, we're having a good time, and it's all just like a flow of conversation too. And one of us is probably high, one of us is probably drunk. Who knows? All of us. And someone just says we should start a podcast. We should like this whole banter, this whole flow. It's good. Like people would listen to this, and I know that I would listen to us. So I feel like this is
I know I would listen to us. So let's put it out on the world. Yeah, I mean, I guess, it's because we've had really weird, like, out there conversations, and we have them on an almost daily basis.
and I would even say, because even though this is just the start, we definitely need to have more people who have been in those conversations
Yeah,
on the show.
I
Is this a
think
show? Like, can I call it a show? I feel a little weird. Just
I don't know, podcast, a clip, a short. I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna be, but we're gonna be talking about everything and anything. And I don't know if we can talk about anyone, but that's can we? Are we gonna get sued?
uh,
I don't want someone. I don't want some
well,
random
you
to
know,
come up to me
since
and go, "You NJ," and then and he's like, "You got served," and then someone sued me.
I don't know because we're using Zoom. I don't know if I use the chat to tell you who this person is,
Oh,
but
I
then
don't think. I think it'll see it. I think it'll record
okay.
it. Yeah.
Then yeah, well, for now, we'll just keep it between the two of
Not
us.
Matt Damon. Matt.
No, no, that's not my
If this
idea.
ever goes big, it's not Matt Damon. All right. So today, just to kind of start off, one of the things that we always talk about is either it's pretty famous. It's $1 million, but or what's the other one?
Would you rather?
Would you rather? Would you rather? So we're just gonna browse the awesome Reddit and just ask each other $1 million butt questions or would you rather questions, and then we actually have our own questions to ask each other because Bryan and I want to get intimate that way. This is actually Bryan. This is our dating. This is our dating recording.
Are you saying that like we're on a date, or like we're gonna use this when we send it to like dating websites? Like just show a video of this guy doing this. That's exactly who it is.
That's the new dating website, and there's just a picture of us holding hands getting married.
That's not a bad idea. Like okay, video dating was already a thing, but like specifically make them record their own podcast episode, and the person who wants to date them listens to it. Wait, actually, Hinge has. Okay, this is like such a tangent. Hinge has that feature. You can do like you answer a voice prompt and you record yourself saying the answer.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I haven't
Um.
used Hinge.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't.
We'll do next time. I think for the next episode we'll create Hinge accounts and see who has the best responses to these prompts.
I mean, okay, all right. Get ready, Hinge. Get ready. All right. Do you want to start? Or do you want me to start?
Um.
I'll start.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'll start. It sounds intense. There's
Is yours like funny intense or like intense?
here. I don't know if it's funny intense.
Mine's funny intense. And I think it would actually like set the vibe perfectly.
Okay, do you do it then? You do it.
All right. So, would you rather poop every poop you've ever had or will have in one go, but never need to poop again, or come for 4 days straight?
Damn, you're going on there, huh?
This is us.
Strong start. Okay, so poop in one go, poop all the poop I've ever had pooped or will poop, or come for 4 days straight. Okay, I'm gonna be I'm gonna be upfront here. I poop a lot, and there's certain days where I poop multiple times a day for a good like 15-20 minutes. It's not all pooping, like
Yeah.
it's not all pooping. Man, was that too much info? That was really too much info.
I told you
But
this is exactly the crudeness that we're gonna go for.
I think it's longer of a time for me to poop all the poop that I had in one go, or that will poop in one go.
Mhm.
Because that includes like constipation. That includes your diarrhea. Like it's just not regular poop because you're not just gonna have regular poop.
And I realized they didn't specify like it could be this could be like once per day. Like you just I guess like you could poop once a day, but I feel like people already kind of do that. Maybe I don't know, but yeah, I think it's like for a lifetime of poops. You do it once and you're done, or come 4 days straight.
Yeah, no, I think I'd rather come 4 days straight. At least there's some pleasure for it, you know? Like I feel like if I poop all my poop, I would just I don't know. It would just be too much.
Fair enough. You understand your body better than anyone else. I think.
What would you choose? What would you choose?
What would I choose?
Mm.
I'd rather come 4 days straight.
Yeah, see, because this is why we're friends, man. Do we? Can we do it? If we were able to do it, can we do it together? Not like in the same room, but like.
I think I eat pretty healthy, but you know, shit happens sometimes. You
Okay,
never know.
wait. Okay, so I want to clarify something. It's just when
Yeah.
you come for 4 days straight, is it just like just dripping out of you, or are you like for 4 days straight?
So the prompt isn't specific, but I'll be specific.
Okay.
So come for 4 days straight. I took this two ways. Like for 24 times 4, what is that? Math. A lot of hours. 128. 100,
24 times 4?
120. 24 times 4. Yeah.
That is
126.
no
No,
48 times 2.
I'm so dumb.
96. That's 96, dude.
Why am I so? Did I really just guess over 100 every
Why
time?
did you say 100?
I'm not, dude. I'm not a science major. I'm such a failure.
96.
Anyway, so 96 hours straight of coming, or in 4 days straight, you come. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
choose. I'm gonna choose the first one because the other one sounds a little too.
Just shrivel up like.
Oh, you know, actually, you know, both are extremes. No, I'm gonna choose the other one. So for like
Yeah,
96
96
hours,
hours. Yeah.
but like it's the feeling of an orgasm. Like your mind is melting for 96 hours. It's like you're tripping for 96 hours straight.
Do you have 96 hours of paid time off where you can just get home, just go? Okay, man. Okay, this is too long of a conversation about cum. I
Moving on. You
all
have
right.
the time, right? You have the time. I think you think we're good on time.
Yeah, I think we're still good on time. I think.
Okay,
All
go
right,
ahead.
$1 million, but at random, porn will blast either from your phone or your computer, featuring your most depraved fetish at a random tab for the next 20 years.
Once per day.
Uh,
When does it come up?
porn will blast, yeah, once per day. Let's do once per day. There's a random chance that it will blast. Like, let's say 50-50
No,
chance that it will
it'll, but it will happen throughout the day. But I just don't know when.
maybe. Maybe it will
Oh,
happen, but there's a 50-50 chance it will happen throughout the day.
that's too many. Okay, I guess that's less odds that it might happen. But
But randomly, and it's blasting, it's blasting. So
for the next 20 years,
for the next 20 years.
what could, and the question is, can I make $1 million in 20 years myself? I think I can.
In the next 20 years, you can.
I think so. I know that's a little arrogant. Is it? I don't know.
I don't
Whatever.
think so.
It's.
I
I
don't
think
think so.
$1 million is reasonable. You know, I'll have a family by then.
Yeah. No,
Have a
that's yeah.
no.
No.
I won't take it.
Yeah. I feel like that would be pretty bad. That would be pretty bad. There's gonna be a point where I'm at a funeral and then all of a sudden you hear woof, woof, woof. That's not my fetish. That's not my fetish.
That's different fetish. Different fetish.
Different dude. Different dude. All right, your turn. Your turn.
Okay. Okay. I have another. Like, could like we're entering canceling. or cancel
Okay.
culture area, but I'll save that one for next time or for my
Okay.
next one.
Save it. Save it.
Okay. Would you rather be wealthy in medieval times or impoverished in the present?
Oh, I'd rather be impoverished in the present, dude.
Really?
I'd rather being wealthy in medieval times. It's still you're still cold. Like you get cholera. You get diarrhea in medieval times. You're dead.
But I think, but I think you still have a better life, even albeit shorter. It's a shorter time.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. What would you choose?
I'd rather be rich. Like I'll probably live. Let's say I'm brown, so I would have been a peasant for sure. But let's say I was white, and back then, and we're in medieval times. I am a prince who lives to what I don't know what the average age in medieval times, but it's probably low compared to now. I lived that long, and I'm probably going to be something of a glutton because I'm going to have all this food that I can afford, and like people that'll like wait on me and stuff. Because that's how wealthy, like that. I imagine like somebody who was wealthy in the medieval time, like a king, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess.
Well, yeah, I'll go for that. I'd
You'll
rather
go
be
for
that.
that?
Bro, okay, yeah, not to get political, but like I see how like impoverished looks in the Bay Area. And you and I grew up in Orange County, so I think we like didn't see it as much unless we would go into like the bigger cities. But here, it's a big issue. So yeah, I'd rather be a glutton in the past.
A glutton in the past, but dude, you don't have antibiotics. Like you don't have NyQuil. Didn't you just
Look,
weren't
some
you just sick 2 days ago?
I
And then
am
you're like,
I am currently sick.
oh, I am sick. It hurts. Can you imagine without your antibiotics or
Oh
any
my god,
medicine?
I probably would have. Have you ever seen what's it called? A Million Ways to Die in the West when they go
Yeah.
to the doctor and the guy gets grazed by a bullet and and the doctor says, "Oh, I think we'll have to amputate the whole foot." And he calls it like toe foot,
Uh,
like toe foot to knee leg, and I've seen cases like this go from toe foot to knee leg in less than a week. Just keep amputating more. Yeah, no, I get you.
but you'd still choose it. So knowing that, would you still choose it?
I I don't know. Do I have the knowledge of knowing that like medicine sucks?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's even worse because now you know that there could have been a medicine, but they don't have it yet.
I would try to stay healthier then. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, okay, they lived long enough for us to be able to write stories and stuff about them, and they were all adults,
It was
right?
like one or two people. Everybody was that. There's like one or two stories of people like hitting 30, and then everybody died before then. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna judge you. It's your thing, dude. It's your thing. I'm just saying, I like antibiotics. I like antibiotics. All right.
Yeah, but if you're impoverished, are you still going to get the antibiotics that you need?
Yeah, you can. They're like $5, dude.
They're easier to get
They're easier
nowadays.
to get. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, but you want to be a king. You want to be a king. All right. $1 million, but you have to tell everyone your dream every time you dream something. You have to tell it to everyone that you see.
Can you hear me? Is my audio going through? Okay. So I have to tell everyone my dreams.
Mm-hmm.
$1 million every time I dream.
And you can't lie. If you lie about your dream, or if you're about to say a piece of info and then you stop, the $1 million disappears.
Who's asking?
Nobody's asking. You have to say it.
Say it to who? Did I just like
Anybody that you meet.
every person I meet, or just
Every
one person?
that you meet. You say, say you had a dream about peeing on a bush and you're at a Walmart and then you meet someone and then you're like, oh, my name is Bryan. I dreamed about peeing in a bush yesterday.
Do I dream? Dude, whenever I dream like stupid. Like it's like most of them I don't mind talking about, but some of them like when they get intense, like It's like stupid intense. I hate it.
Really?
So I don't know how long that I don't know how often that happens anymore, but I think I would say yes
You'd
because
say yes.
my dreams are still stupid enough, on a reoccurring basis that I feel okay sharing them.
What's the weirdest dream that you've ever had?
I'm not answering that.
You're not answering that question.
I'm not answering that
Okay.
question.
What's
I can tell you. Dude, that's the thing. Like, unless I write them down, I don't remember my dreams. I remember them like the morning I wake up and like throughout the day, but then by the next day, it's gone. I'll next time I dream like $1 million, but I'll call you like
okay?
directly.
Yeah, first one. First one. Oh my god. Okay. I would take it. I would take it. I think I have little enough shame. I'll do it. All right.
Okay. Yeah, I like this one because it's culturally relevant.
Oh,
Would you? Because okay, well, actually, first when you were I don't know, like 8, 5, 10 years old, maybe like entering that state of childhood, did you hear about Britney Spears shaving her head
oh yeah. I was there. I saw the
and
picture.
how she dropped her baby?
I
I
don't
think, or
remember
like
her dropping. Did she drop her baby?
I don't remember she dropped her baby, but she had a baby while she was having this, kind of extreme part of her life.
Yeah.
I
Dude, I
think
knew
some,
about Britney Spears for like half of my life. I had a big fat crush on her.
but I think something went down with it. Like, well, something happened to the baby. Um, Basically, like people were saying that she's an unfit mother. Okay,
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
okay. So
Okay.
as long as now that we've established the pretext, would you rather have Britney Spears or Casey Anthony babysit your kids?
Casey Anthony's a name I have not heard in a long time. But you know what's funny is that I was just I was looking at something and her name popped up. And it was completely unrelated. Casey Anthony. I'd rather have Britney Spears. I'd rather have Britney Spears.
I think her kid is awake, right? Or awake is
Yeah,
alive,
her
right?
kid's alive. Didn't Casey Anthony like murder a bunch of kids? Yeah, would you rather have a superstar drop your baby or have some nobody chick kill your baby?
Yeah.
Right?
I saw that question. I thought, that's good. That's a good question.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
It's an obvious answer, but
Is it though? I feel like some people would be like, Casey Anthony, take my child. We're not gonna name them, but there are some people out there. All right, it got real dark real quick. All right,
anyway.
$1 million, but you have to attend a funeral for a stranger every week, and you have to say a eulogy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't know anything about. Nobody will tell you anything about this person. Really?
$1 million every time I do it.
No, $1 million, but every week you have to dedicate for the rest of your life. So 52 times in a year,
Well,
you have to face the family of a dead person and say a eulogy in front of them.
well, thankfully, or maybe not thankfully, but because of COVID, we have gone into the virtual age, and I can just record it and
That's
send it
such a
to
cop out.
send it to the funeral. Right? That's
It's
pretty easy.
recorded.
I'll just tell them I'm sick.
That's such a cop out. You have to go. If you don't go, the $1 million disappears.
I'll go. I'll go. I'm sure some of them will end up being virtual, but I'll go.
That's your saving grace. You can, when you're like, I don't think the crowd likes this, you just hop off of the Zoom.
The way I see it, what family wouldn't want an extra person to tell them how great, hopefully, their family member was?
What are they gonna say? He was an asshole. She owed me money.
Tony was a stand-up guy. That's my father.
All right. Oh my god. Would you do it? I think I would do it too.
Of course, I would still do it.
I think it would be pretty vague. My eulogy would be pretty vague. And I think I would do slam poetry on the eulogy. And just go, he was great in his own way. Or have people or just do the BS of like, oh, what would you say about Tony? And then they just man,
You're
we're
really
too
gonna pop. You're gonna popcorn the funeral. Popcorn eulogy the funeral.
popcorn read the what
You're
would they say? Man.
okay.
And then someone points at you, you a millionaire too?
What?
Someone points at you from the crowd. Are you a millionaire too? Hey.
But his thing is he has to attend a funeral and just like sit through the whole thing. That was his deal, and so now we just end up going to the same funerals that we that would be you and me. So which would you rather? Okay, would you rather be the guy who got paid $1 million but he has to speak the eulogy at the funeral, or you gets $1 million but has to attend and help plan the funeral?
I think I'd rather help plan the funeral. I feel like I would be too embarrassed to speak in front of someone's dead. Like
That's why you're a manager and I'm a worker.
stupid. Okay. All right. Moving on. This is sad. They got me sad. Man. All right, your turn.
I asked one, but
Oh,
I
was
can do
that
another
yours?
one.
Oh,
I
okay.
can do another one, but it's like unrelated.
Yeah, let's do something unrelated. Let's do something unrelated.
Would you rather eat a 1-year-old banana or lose your taste for a week?
Oh, do I get do I get like major stomach problems if I eat the banana?
Probably.
Oh no, yeah, I'd rather lose my taste for the week. I can't. I feel like that banana would have like the new strain of COVID or something. That's not okay.
First you eat that, then you eat banana.
Where did the new strain come from? Oh, this guy got $1 million for eating the banana.
And then when he shit, the fumes went into the air, and that was COVID 20.
COVID 20. 22, COVID 22. Yeah, I think I'd rather lose my taste. What about you?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, that banana has seen some stuff for the year. Like, is this not like? Was it just sitting there, or was it like transferred?
I'll be merciful and say the banana was just sitting there, but nobody cleaned the counter.
Oh, dude, there's mold. There's like spider webs. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, too much to lose. Okay. This is really $1 million, but you feel the sensation of a bee sting every time someone touches you.
Wait, for the rest of my life, right?
Yeah, for 30 seconds.
Wait, so
You feel the
it's not like they touch me once, I get stung, and then they touch me again, I'm okay. It's like, oh, every time I get touched.
No, the pain lasts for 30 seconds. Every time you get touched,
Mm-hmm.
like wherever you get touched, there's pain for 30 seconds, like a bee sting.
And then can I be touched normally?
No, never again. Can I be touched normally? Never again. Never again.
Okay, so my first thought is always like, how does that affect sex?
It would affect sex by a lot, dude. It would. Can you even?
I don't think I'm an overly sexual guy, but that's always my first thought. Like, if I'm going to receive pain, how does it affect sex?
Can you imagine you're having sex with someone and they grab you and then it's just a bee sting?
Yeah.
Dude,
No.
my leg starts to cramp when I'm having sex and I lose my boner. Like I can only imagine what a bee sting would do.
It gets harder.
Oh, I like that. Oh, you discovered something about yourself. That was the gift all along. The $1 million wasn't the gift. It was the gift of self-discovery. What was the real prize? The friends we made along the way. That was the real prize. All right. What would you do it?
No.
I want to know. I want to know.
No.
No, yeah, I think we're very alike in that because when I read that, I thought, man, that's it's gonna hurt my dick. That's gonna hurt my penis for a very long time.
Like it may feel good at first, but then you'll be like, no.
I don't think anybody ever got stung by a bee and said, "Oh, this feels great." I don't think that's never has that ever happened in the history of humankind. All right, one more, and then let's move on to the ones that we wrote each other.
Okay.
One more.
From me?
Yeah, from you.
Okay. Let me look through it. I had like some backups too that I wanted to see if they would be interesting. Are you gonna do one too?
Well, do you want me to do one while you look for it?
Sure.
Okay. Uh, okay. Last one. This isn't sexual at all. $1 million. Well, I guess you could make it sexual. But everything you eat must have barbecue sauce on it. No exceptions.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think I could work around that.
How can it work?
I could work around making everything I eat taste good with barbecue sauce.
Okay.
And I know that makes me sound like a fat ass, but I think I can do it.
Okay.
Breakfast would be weird, but
You can never have
buffalo. Did you say buffalo sauce?
barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce. Yeah, like what are they called? Not taters. Just
Taters,
potato.
hash
Like
browns,
not no the potato we get over at Broken Yolk.
uh, mashed potatoes,
No, like in the
baked
breakfast.
potatoes,
Oh my god, it's like
potato
it's such
wedges.
no, not wedges. It's such an obvious term. I forget what it's called.
So they're like fries, but not really.
It's potato, but in the, like for breakfast, like they serve it next to the English muffin.
Okay. What about it?
Now I forgot what we were talking about.
Would you eat? I don't know, man. I don't know if that's
Oh yeah, yeah, that would taste good. That would taste good with barbecue sauce.
okay. But that's it. That's like what you're gonna have that for the rest of your life.
That's just like a carb in the morning. I'd have like eggs on the side and like cereal and
No,
stuff.
but it's everything that you eat.
Yeah, but that's what
You have no
that'll
barbecue
be with
sauce.
it. Like it'll be like mixed in with my mouth and like stuff. It'll be mixed in with my food.
Yeah, but that means like if you have cereal, it'll have barbecue sauce on it.
You just admit that I found a loophole around like your
There's
question.
no loophole to you. I love how you're like, yeah, let's do this, and then now like every time you drink milk or you eat cereal, there's just barbecue sauce on it. Oh, I found a loophole.
I would still do it
Okay.
because you didn't specify how much.
Wow. All right. Well, that was a. I should be very specific next time. A tablespoon of barbecue sauce for every gram of protein that you eat. I don't know.
God.
All
Yeah.
right.
If you specify like that, then yeah. Okay. Would you rather be executed by the executioner? Actually, no. Never mind. I don't want to ask that one.
That's really dark.
That was
That's kind of dark.
that was part of the plan.
All right. All right.
Okay. So, would you rather be able to put your body in autopilot with dating, working out, working at your job, doing personal projects, or school? Okay, we don't go to school, so let's not count that one. So, would you rather be able to put your body in autopilot for dating, working out, working, or just doing like personal stuff?
So I have to choose one of those.
Yeah.
I think working out. I think I want to put my body on autopilot for working out. I like working out, but it's more of like the feel after.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like get pretty engaged at work, and I like being engaged. But
What about between dating and working at your job?
if I have to choose one of those,
Mm-hmm.
oh, that's a good
And
one.
like, and dating can be, you're dating different people or you have a relationship, whatever you want it to be.
So if I'm talking to my relationship, like, does it have to be autopilot, or I can choose to turn it on?
I guess you can just choose. Yeah, you'd be
Yeah, I
able to
think
put your body in autopilot, so you can.
dating, Howie, dating.
Why? So you want to autopilot through dating?
If I want to be able to choose to autopilot while I'm dating, dude. You know how many
Okay.
arguments I can just do?
No, I get you.
Yeah, like, what would you choose?
Between the four, I think working out
Working out.
because I want to do it more consistently, and if I can just autopilot it, that's
That'd
makes
be
it
better.
makes it easier.
That's my first
Um,
choice too. Yeah.
yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I can just.
But if I had to do like a second choice, I would say maybe not dating. If anything, like my job, because I feel like a lot of the stuff I could do, it can just be autopiloted through sometimes. It's not as engaging as I want it to be. Like how
Yeah.
you said you're engaged in your job. I wish I could autopilot through those boring parts when it's so engaging.
Yeah. Okay. I get it. Yeah. That I guess it also depends on what you do, right? Like,
Yeah.
how do you even turn it? Can you imagine people know you just go like that and they're like, oh, he's an autopilot. Oh yeah. Okay. $1 million, but
Wait. I just thought of one. I'm sorry for like $1 million.
uh-huh.
I don't know why. Can I ask you it?
Yeah, do it, do it.
Okay, $1 million, but you have the ability to go into autopilot, but every time you do, you have to like snap your fingers and say autopilot.
Dude, can you imagine mid argument? Why the fuck did you say that in front of autopilot?
No, like you have to like say it like with a little bit of a swag, not swag, a little bit of attitude behind it.
Autopilot
Yeah, exactly.
in front of her face. Snap at her. Oh man, I don't know if I could. I don't know if I'll ever last in a relationship if that happens. Just autopilot. I can't believe you fucking said that to my fucking mom and in front of my fucking autopilot. I am
So you
sorry.
wouldn't take it?
I would take it. I would
Okay.
take it. I know I gave like the worst scenario possible, but I would love not have to deal with that after saying it. Like that would be the yeah, I think so too. I think I'd have to deal with the consequences, but I'm dealing with I'll just autopilot. I think so. Would you take it?
Yeah, sorry, that was my surprise one.
Okay. That was good. That was good. Man, I don't know if I yeah, okay. $1 million, but no more internet for the rest of your life.
Done.
Done?
Yeah.
Really? Just
Yeah.
like that?
Like, can I still make phone calls like without using the internet?
You can make phone calls. Yeah,
And then
just
I can write letters too, or like I can find other ways to communicate. Yes, but I wouldn't want to do it in San Jose. I'd be like in the woods. I'd be off the grid.
you'd be off the grid with it. What are you gonna do with $1 million in like Ohio?
I guess I would build up towards that. Like that's where I'd want to be. I would take $1 million and start a life towards being off the grid.
And then what would you do on a daily basis?
I don't know. Have a farm. I'd have a way to like sustain myself. To be able to like live off of like what I've raised. That's why I'm saying like I would use that towards having that independence.
No, but like what would you do? Like think about what would you do like on a day like farm? Like play with chickens? Like what would you do? Because you can't play
I would.
video.
I have a friend. I wonder if he'll ever watch this. That'd be crazy. He moved his entire life to working on a ranch, and he had Wi-Fi. He still had like modern day amenities, but just hearing him like he describes that like that part of California, like where like people still ranch and there's like mountains and you know
Riverside.
wilderness. Like he said like it was great just like going back to what like America used to be. Like that's how he described it. It's like the Wild West is how he described it. It's because like he loves that's his lifestyle. That's how he lives. He's in slow now, but that's how he was living for like the better part of like 2 years, I think, after being a kid who grew up in Temecula, and he was a surfer. I don't know why I went in like in such detail with that. We'll edit it out. This is the part like we're giving it time to edit out right here.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll edit that part out. This.
Anyway, so I was telling you like basically I'm telling you like, you know directly. Um, yeah, like that's just how we live. Like that's just how he is. But he has the internet. I guess I would say I work towards being something like that. But maybe the internet, not having the internet, would still make it a little hard to communicate with others.
I'm just trying to figure
But
out.
if the phone works, then that's fine.
Yeah, you have to do a rotary phone.
Yeah.
Fuck you. You have a 9. Nope. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I could take it. I don't know. Without internet for the rest of my life, that's what 40, 50 years of no internet. That's horrible. That's horrible. I can't do that. Yeah, you masturbate using my imagination. Like a savage. Like how they used to do it with in the Cro-Magnon days.
Mhm.
No way. No way.
That question I've seen on like stoner Instagram posts.
What? No,
They're
no, no
they show
internet.
this amazing house in the middle of the like mountains or in the middle of some valley, and they say like you have to give up the internet, but you live here for a year. Live here for a year, but you have to give up the internet, and you have like weed with you, basically.
Okay. Well, a year I can do.
Uh-huh.
A year I can do, but not for the rest of my life.
Yeah,
A year I can swing. Maybe even 2 years or 3 years, but not for the. That's crazy.
yeah, it'd be hard.
I don't know. All right. Well, that was a first one down. First one. Is this? I don't know. How do we end this? Just.
We can. How about we end it with like you? So you asked one and I asked one. Are you asking because it's too long?
Huh?
Are you asking because it's too long, or like do you want to end it now?
No, I'm just wondering. Like, how do we even end this?
I have one more. Well, I have one that I
You
can.
have one more? Okay, let's do one more, and then I'll do one more, and then we're finished.
Okay.
You know, what's yours about? Is yours pretty funny?
I like to know your answer.
Okay, I'll do mine, and then let's end with yours. All right. This one's stupid. I think I've already asked you this. $1 million, but your pee forever is solid, egg sized. It doesn't do any permanent damage, but it comes out egg sized.
So can you repeat that one more time?
$1 million, but every time you pee, your pee is a solid egg sized pee.
No.
No,
It hurts, right?
it hurts. It won't do any permanent damage, but it hurts.
It'll do some emotional damage.
It
How can it not do permanent damage? That's impossible.
It's just part of the curse. It's just part of it. Goes like
Like a snake, but in reverse.
like a snake, exactly.
But in reverse.
You want to
Yeah.
do it?
And it hurts, but there's no permanent damage. And
There's
$1
no
million.
Huh?
$1 million?
$1 million.
No.
No?
No.
This is why no one will remember who you are.
You would do it?
I would do it. I would do it. Dude, that would be. I would invite people to watch me pee. I would gather folks and have like a like that dude that has like the sign, like he pees eggs, and then people were just like, "Oh my god, I can multiply." Did see? I can multiply my $1 million. I can make this a business venture. See, when life gives you lemons, rub it in your pee hole. All right, last one, Brian. Last one.
Would you rather be a hunter, like the hunter for one day, like in a hunter and hunted situation?
Mm-hmm.
You know, would you rather be the hunter for 1 hour or the hunted for the entire day?
Hunter for 1 hour.
You don't think you can survive one day?
I don't think I can survive a day, man. Yeah, I think I'd rather be the hunter for an hour. What's that? What's that? There's a quote. Uh, what's the quote? This is gonna sound psychotic. it's there's nothing like hunting human game.
From
I think it's like from Ernest Hemingway or something.
no, from not Hannibal.
I don't think it's Hannibal. I think
It
it's like
sounds
an.
like something Hannibal would say.
There's nothing like hunting human game. All right, man. Yeah. What would you choose?
Yeah, I don't know. Now I feel like it was cooler when I thought of it in my head before.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to be hunted for a day. I'd get too exhausted. By a professional hunter? No, I don't think so. Dude. I don't think so. Yeah, no, not gonna happen. I have to run around for a day, 24 hours.
I feel like there's a better question in there, and I'll find it someday.
Yeah, someday.
Yeah.
Someday. All right. Well, that was fun. That was fun, man.
Yeah.
We'll do this again. I guess I don't know. Whenever next week, next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And this is where like the outro music. It's just our faces.
No.